Yo, what up, guys? B5D here, and I've played Genshin Impact for exactly 100 days. Yes, this is gonna be an update about my progress so far, about what I think about the game in general, and my character builds and all that. I know I've skipped out a lot of days and I did not give an update, but I guess this is gonna be one of those days where I go over all I've done in this game so far. It's totally free to play. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video and give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Genshin Impact videos and stuff. For now, I'm just focusing on my account progression, and that's exactly what I've done. Even on days where I don't have time to play, I do log in, make sure that I cut that 160 resin down to 0, and then I log off. How do I do it? Change it to change it to condensed resin, go into one artifact domain or something, or farm talents for somebody, do my dailies, and I log off. That's all I've been doing every day. So first thing I want to talk about is my characters, because that's something I really focused on. I've already talked about a video where I got a lot of champions to 90, and this is the first one right here. Tainari 90, Traveler 80, what's her name now? Noelle 90, Shinkyu 80, and then of course Xiangling, which is my main character at first, at 90. Everybody else is not important for now. I also got Bennett for free from the ongoing events that is going on right now, that offers for Fontaine. I think a Fontaine event offers Bennett for free, and I was able to get him to 80 immediately because I had the resources without even farming for much, and even getting his talents up a little bit right here. So that's as far as I've gone in terms of other champions not built. Everybody is at 40, 35. I focused on these few champions because made my team, you need a first team of 4, a second team of 4, especially for the Spiral Abyss. That's what I was trying to do. So the team that I went for, if I go over into my game and show you my team's party setup, I put together this first team. It looks like it's going to be my first team, especially when I'm exploring Sumeru or Fontaine. I use this first team, and then when I want to do some other content or difficult bosses that I know is going to be an issue, this is the second team that is more damage. They do more damage because of her weapon. The catch is at currently 80 or 70, going to up to 90 yet, and then basically this team just does better with the help of Bennett, of course, in this position. So those are my two teams. Obviously I can't use both of them in Spiral Abyss because you can see some champions being used over and over again. Noelle is still in my teams because she's my only champion that does healing and shielding for me, and this is making me consider the new banner. We'll talk about the wishes when we get there. I just wanted to talk about my character builds first of all, and how far I've come in 100 days. Yes, so if you're playing the game with the resources available from all the way from Mondstadt to Liyue to Sumeru, now to Fontaine, and of course this other region that I'm forgetting about, this Thunder region, what's it called? Let me quickly check. I always forget the name of this one. In Azuma, yes, that one. With all the resources available in those regions, whether it's from story quests to missions and all that, you're supposed to be able to get 6 characters or 8 characters to the highest level of you can. Let me quickly head back there and talk about, apart from their levels, their weapons. I'm kind of unlucky in this part of it because I've not gotten any champions good weapons for them, in fact. So I'm still rocking this slingshot in my Tainari because it gives him crit rate. Don't even talk about this physical damage. I don't know why I'm still rocking. There is no better sword that I have for my Traveler. Obviously this is not the damage. You don't want physical damage over here, so I just got this one back then in Mondstadt, and I've never changed it. It's currently 60 and it's not going any higher than that. So until I got a better weapon, that's when I can switch it. Noelle is still rocking her White Blind, which has been taken into the highest 90. I can possibly get it refined 3 times, and if I can get more Claymore, I will refine even more for her to the highest refinement possible. So for Shinkyu, I did get this weapon recently from the Wish, and yeah, it's the Pavilion Sword Energy Recharge, which is gonna be useful a lot in this, my only Hydro champion right now, because I do not want to build Barbara, so he's gonna be my best one. This weapon, this sword could also serve for Traveler, but I feel like Shinkyu could use it more than the Traveler. It can also serve for my what's his name, Bennett, but I feel like he's currently needs it more. Bennett is getting a lot of energy recharge everywhere else, while Shinkyu doesn't have. He has a long cooldown on his skills, for some reason. So he needs that energy recharge more than Bennett. So that's what they're both rocking. And of course, the catch is on my and Xiangling, my highest damage dealing champion, and it's currently refined at 5 because of all the fishing that we've done. I put a video about that, and it's not 90 yet. I still have to get a little bit of more of these resources required, and I'm kind of lazy about that, going ahead and farming this to get her to 90. But I will do it one day, one of these days. It's not content I need resin for. It's something I have to go around the world and farm these two type of world enemies and get it. It's not even a lot. I should do it soon, maybe tomorrow. And then for Bennett, he just came to the team and got this 3-star weapon, nothing else to put on him. If I switch over and show you the rest of the weapons I do have right here, you can see there are not a lot of options. The flutes, this Kagotsurubi Ishin. Oh, I know one of a quest gave me this weapon, and I'm still rocking it on nobody yet, because it's kind of on a damage dealer. I need energy recharge more than anything else for, I think, in weapons for now. And I think Favon's sword is the only one that serves that purpose. No other type of weapon. I've not even crafted any weapon apart from this one. If there are any craftable weapons, you guys can let me know, because I do have the resources to craft more weapons, more sword, but I've not done so. And yeah, that's what I'm rocking on these champions. Now for talents, let's also consider all of them, because it's very important. I did crown this champion. I also did crown because he's my main DPS right now in any team. And so I did crown him right here. Before I'll start focusing on this skill later. He's currently 90 and have the crown and this. So I might put a little bit of more points into here, but he's not priority anymore because I have his first and third skill crown. So he's fine for now. As for the Traveler, I've not focused on the Traveler because he required the same resources as Tagnari, so I did not focus on the Traveler much. But after Tagnari is done, I guess I can start saving of these things I farmed from, what's her name now? The Inazuma boss, Raiden Shogun, for the Traveler. For now, Tagnari got all of it before night. Traveler is still in the team to do some high dendro resistance shredding. Is that what he does? But he helps Tagnari basically do a lot more damage than if he's not in the team. So he's Dendro Traveler, the best I hear. And then as for my Noelle, my trusty shielder and healer, she is still gonna get a little bit of talent over here, just waiting for one more claw from the Devalin. And then yeah, I'll get her to the highest possible for at least this skill and then this shield. So it's gonna get, oh, I can do this one. I just simply need to farm a lot of this. It's so hard to obtain this. It actually takes your time to farm this. You have to look for the bosses. Look for these enemies. After you get them, look for the next one and so on until you get a lot of it. Those red mask. It's hard to get it. And a lot of champions need it. That's another thing. So for talent for this dude, he's not high priority, but after I did get Tagnari to the highest talents possible, I started focusing on these skills, and I maxed it to 8 for now, and it's not gonna go any higher until it's required. As for Xiangling, who left my teams after Tagnari came on board because I didn't want to use high pyro and dendro, I decided to use only, you can see I didn't have any, what do you call these champions now that does electro and dendro go best, but I was using dendro and hydro instead. So one will get Fisher, that's when we can start doing dendro and electro. For now, I didn't want to build Razor, I didn't want to build electro Lisa. Those are my only 2 electro champions, and I don't think they are worth building just to get, is it that quicken? Is that what it's called when electro and dendro interacts? I forget. So for now, I'm doing hyper bloom reactions, and that's how I'm doing damage instead of electro and dendro. So that's the talent for this champion. And of course, my newest champion is getting talent immediately because he goes crazy with his talent. So I've not started focusing on this. I want to get this one to the highest yet. All right. As for artifacts, I've had all the artifacts at level 20 starting from Tagnari. I've not gone back to farm it. Remember, this artifact was farmed the first time I get my first set of artifacts. I've not refined it to be a little bit better in terms of the stats and all that. So it might not be looking like a lot, but at least it works. It works. It's the good set on them. I've not started looking at the best substrat. I've not started doing micro, what do you call that thing? Just basically fine tuning my builds. I've not done that. I just got the good set. Even my newest champion went into the Noblesse Oblige artifact domain and got Noblesse Oblige on him 4-piece set. Even if it has one 4-star right here, yeah, that's a 4-star level 8. It doesn't really matter right now. I just wanted him to be able to have the good set for him, and then we'll refine it later. So, all right, that's my character so far at 100 days and how far they've come. As for my progression in the game, you can see the full map, how I was cleared from month start all the way. I'm not even looking at percentage completion, but I've not unlocked a lot of things also. I've breezed through Sumeru, breezed through everything just to get to Fontaine fast. Yes, I did rush all the way to Fontaine too. I've not even beaten a lot of Fontaine. You can see a lot of the waypoints are not unlocked. I just wanted to get here quick so I don't miss out on all the action that is going on in Fontaine. So that's the account progression so far. And for Spiral Abyss, which is something that some people might want to check out. Let's see, how far have I gone? Spiral Abyss. I did get up to 8. Is it 9 or 8? It has reset, and the highest I got up to was floor 9. Floor 9, chamber 3, and that's the highest floor I've been able to beat. I could probably do the other floors, but I felt like it was a hassle and it was so difficult and taking too long. My champions were not dying or anything. It just seems like an inconvenience. The rewards are totally worth the effort, but it takes a lot of time. Try again, fail it once, try again. I got impatient and left. I just wanted to beat it before the reset happened, and whether I 2-star it or I 1-star it, I just rushed, came out. So I'll try it more later and push maybe to floor 10 this time around. With these new champions I have, hopefully we can get it done. I don't know how it will be, but yeah. Is there any other update I need to share? The most important updates a lot of people might be looking forward to is how much Primo Gems I do have right now. That's 18,579 Primo Gems saved up so far. Remember the last time we did Wish in that previous banner, I was looking for Kazuha, right? I was looking for Kazuha from that Kazuha banner, but instead I got a Tainari. And since that, I've not done any wish. I've been saving all my Primo Gems, waiting for this new banner to come out. And between Lenny and what's her name, Yelan, I'm not crazy about any of these two, but instead I'm looking forward to the next one that is coming up. It has already been announced. It's gonna be Zhongli. Yes, so some people will say between these two, basically Zhongli is better than both of them, in my opinion. Of course, they don't serve the same role in any teams. Just like Zhongli is an Archon, so why wouldn't I get an Archon? They say, oh, he's just shielding. It's just they downplay John League's ability a lot. Yes, he's underrated, but still very respected in Genshin Impact, and I want to obtain him in my account so content can be easier. Basically, you can see me using what's her name, Noel, in every team, right? Because I want content to be easy. I want to put on that shield and then use my Tagnari to shoot my bows. I also want Tagnari to stay alive while Zhongli is keeping him alive. So why won't I go for it? I'm not looking for one of those high damage teams who just do reactions overloaded and kill everything in 2 seconds. I'm not a speed farmer. I'm more like efficiency person. So Zhongli seems like a perfect somebody for one of my teams who I'll add right here to make my runs solid and secure. Right now, every dungeon I do, every artifact domain I do, I still require to do it in co-op. I still don't trust myself enough to do anything in solo, whether it's from materials or for talents. I still do it in co-op. Or for artifacts, I do everything with the co-op. But with Zhongli, I think I'll be able to be okay doing it in solo and get it done, because you know how co-op can be relatively stressful when you're trying to get something done and people are just misbehaving. So that's something to note, right? Why I've seen all the videos, I've seen what people are saying. Save for the next icon, which is gonna be the Hydro icon. is it the Fontaine Hydro icon? Before that happens, before that comes up, I will have enough Primo Gems to get that one, hopefully. Right now, I'm going to use my guaranteed wish on Zhongli. So I'm waiting for him to drop, and now we'll get Zhongli. What about Child? I heard Child is a little bit difficult and complicated to play. And from the test I did, from the trying Child, the test I did, the to allows you to try the champion, it was kind of difficult to play him in this Fontaine mission that allow us to use Child. I think weapon, free to play player like me never wishes on the weapon. That's why I have no weapons for my champions that I have, but eventually we'll get it some way, somehow, from the standard banner. So I have one standard wish right here. Yes, I don't save this standard wish, I always spend it, and let's see if I can get anything. The last time I got a 4-star, so I don't think I'll be getting a 4-star. I got a rust the last time I opened a standard wish right here. So the shop, let's see if anything is resetting soon that we can buy in terms of these champions. Shinkyu, this just resets, right? This is two. I'm looking for Bennett, Noel, maybe. So Shinkyu, of course, I don't even have enough to buy anything. The last ones, the last what do you call it, masterless star glitter I had, I spent it on Intertwined Fate. That's why I currently have how many Intertwined Fate right here? Let me quickly see. 23 right there, because I spent it right here. So I'm hoping for Zhongli to come around, and we won't need to wish all this to get him, obviously. I hope so. We won't need all this to get Zhongli. I'm hoping to just get him that quick. And yes, save the rest for the Archon that will be coming up, the Hydro Archon, of course. And then maybe the Judge. I heard the Judge will be good in the story quest for Fontaine. I heard he'll be awesome to obtain also. So free to play, we are playing it smart, getting only things that we need and saving everything for the rest. So right now, the only time I have these days is to log on, do my daily quest, daily missions, and I've finished all the Archon quests right here that is available. I just need to get through this story, a lot of story that I need to get into, even back to Fontaine, even back to Inazuma, even back to Sumeru. I have a lot of story that I simply do not have the time to do because they are not voiced. That's what I think is the most annoying part about all this, because they are not voiced. I kind of find it hard to sit through and read. I simply skip and get it done, and miss out on some important details that you're supposed to read, and then I go back to it. So that's the only thing I have. That's why I just log in daily, do my dailies right here, and call it a day. So that's how I was able to play 100 days and this amount of progression with the help of some people joining me in co-op, able to help me farm artifacts and all that. So maybe I'll be spending a lot of my resin in artifact domains from now on to get my gear a little bit better, or to even get better gear for the new champions that I'll be getting soon. And in terms of speaking of new champions, one that I'm looking forward to building next after Bennett just came around, the next one that I'm looking to build is this dude, Hazel. Why? Because he has the highest number of constellations I have on my team. I got it while I was pulling for the Tignari Kazuha banner. So that's when I was able to get this one to the highest level of constellation. So this is the only reason why I'm building him, because I also like the way he actually plays, the way he fights. He doesn't have weapons. He uses his fist and his legs. If you know the old Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat days, you appreciate champions like this because of that reason. I like that he doesn't need any weapon or thing. He just fights with like just a stick. All right, guys, that's this update for this account right here. Remember, this is all about playing the game for free to play, and yeah, giving updates as I go along. If anything interesting happens, I do log in and update you guys. For now, I'm just playing slowly but surely while I allow this channel grow, and then we'll get into more serious content later. For now, I'm getting a more better understanding of the game, because you can't teach people about or talk about the game you don't know anything about. So here I am learning it daily by daily from all the guides and that other content creators and websites are put out there, and it's kind of great to get me to this level where I can beat every content I come across, every boss I come across, maybe in co-op sometimes, and maybe sometimes solo. All right, let me know what you think about this progression so far. If there's any way I can update my team to be even be better, you guys always give me tips and tricks in the comment below, and I respect and I appreciate you guys for that. Also, tell me what you think about my choice to go for Zhongli instead of saving for the future content that will be coming up. Do you hate Zhongli that much? All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, this is a brand new channel that has almost no subscribers, just 30 subscribers so far. Get me to 100 subscribers this month. Let's see if we can do it, and I'll be able to post it more regularly than waiting till 100 to post this video. Yes, let me end it right here. Later, guys. Good luck to all of you playing this game. It's a chill game, and I'm enjoying it so far. The next video I'll be talking about is my experience so far in Fontaine. Later, guys.